Hello learners, and welcome to your second week of Modern World 2. We're going to be talking about the Treaty of Versailles if you haven't already looked at the project. So this week's assignment is very much like last week. I told you to kind of just look over the course. You could start completing your power focus area diagnostic to kind of give you an idea of what you know and you don't know. Please don't redo this, okay? It's a one-shot deal. It doesn't count towards a grade. You're supposed to build upon it, okay? So this is kind of your beginning level, and then at the end, you want to do really well on your content assessment and do well on the project. So you're going to then look at the power focus area called World War I, Negotiating Peace, ? Are we negotiating peace? And then once you go through that, you watch the videos, you look at the resources, you read through some stuff. When you feel comfortable, you can request a content assessment. Now, normally we do that between 8 and 9 and around 3 to 4 during the week. That way you can work on it during the day and you can work on it at night, because I believe it stays open for about 8 hours. But remember, most of the staff does leave around 4, so after 4 o'clock, that's when we shut down and we don't allow you to redo any more content assessments, and now somebody is there to open them at night. Okay, so please try to be considerate and make sure you request them sometime during the day so that we can open them for you. Okay, so that's what we're kind of working on this week. The essential question you're going to be answering is, how can peace lead to war? And we'll be finding that out. So the SLP overview, this is your project here. You can see there's checkpoints along the way. This is my view. I'm still getting used to this since they changed the SLP. And then over here is your essential questions and different things, and then the power focus area. I will not have you do every single checkpoint just because some things are not really feasible in a cyber school environment, and other things we're going to have to work around it, maybe do things on Loom or do things in Flipgrid, because I know everyone sort of works at their own pace. Okay, the course breakdown, you can see here, there's 5 different projects. We're working on the first one, and then you'll go through and I will assign the other ones as we go. Okay, in my Google Classroom, you'll see I put class resources because we don't have the About page anymore. So my Zoom link is there for when we have Zoom sessions. I put in the pace chart for the first project. I believe it ends on October 12th. And so the pace chart's in there. You can kind of look and see what's going on each week. And don't be afraid to work ahead. Like next week, we're going to be doing checkpoint 1. So go ahead and get in there and start checkpoint 1. And maybe there's something that I didn't find, and you can let me know and say, hey, I don't know if this is going to work great with a cyber school environment, and give me a heads up. You should have done your lesson 1, important information, and you can see this week we're doing lesson 2, the Treaty of Versailles, and then I'm just going to try to put the lessons in the different categories. So next week you'll see it still says Treaty of Versailles, so the lesson will go under that. And then eventually when we finish the first project, I'll name the second one Totalitarianism and kind of keep the different lessons under there. And then we'll have about 38 different lessons by the time we're done. That way, if you have any questions about a certain project, you can go back in and listen to the few launches that are under there rather than trying to figure out what lessons go with what project. Trying to be a little bit more organized this year. Okay, so if you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to me. If you're struggling with something, let me know. Like I said, this is a brand new platform for me, and this is the first time that I've taught this class. So it's kind of hitting me all at once. So, let me know if there's a problem. Let me know if there's something I should be aware of. And like I said, just make sure you're going into that Google Classroom, you're going into the class, you're following the pace chart, and always reach out if you need some help. Okay, have a wonderful week. Thanks, bye.